or sheets, and on the floor is a quilt that has a pillow on it, and that's it.
Well, you see, the
I
problem
don't even
is
know if it's
King
a quilt.
was
It looks
the
like a
sheets.
burlap sack, actually.
No.
You really are airborne, aren't
I would call it more of a burlap sack than a quilt.
I'm high.
You forget I have a fucking soundboard.
You see, Chris, this is why we don't do war crimes, Chris, otherwise you'll be forced to spend like 3 hours in a virtual Arma cell. The crime doesn't pay, my friend, what can I say? Okay, the Brody Brooks Hobbs just got home. He'll be on shortly.
Okay, cool.
So let's, while we're at it, let's get the guy interviewed. Let's see if I can get the flipping, we have like 3 MPs, around 5 MPs, around 1 guy. Who's not even here.
Who's already just fucked up.
We got this guy right here, who's not even here to be interviewed. He's just here because I forced him to come. And he's not even gonna be there for any actual reason other than I wanted to show the bit I made.
Everyone's staring at me. It's very uncomfortable.
Do we have anybody who's actually on trial here?
Brody Brooks will be here in half an hour. Yeah, but he won't be on today. Like, he's just gonna be there, so.
We're just making some.
I forced him to come anyway.
Point and laugh.
That's a wrong Pigeon has a wrong name. Pigeon has a wrong name. I'm gonna write it right now.
You have to have the jumper's badge.
You better quit the music. Quit the music. If I get fucking copyright strike, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna strangle you to death. If I get copyright strike for this bit, I'm gonna kill you.
No, you're not. You're sorry.
Quit it.
Who the fuck is touching me?
Okay.
Going through my shit?
No.
It sounds like somebody was
Nubba. Nubba.
I have some bandages.
Why can't I hear you? Did you leave Nubba?
No.
I can hear you. Where's Suk? Right now.
I don't know.
What do you need right now?
Already. There's blood all over the ground.
I don't know where he is. Why would I know where he is?
Do you have him on Steam?
Yeah, I jumped off the roof and
Yeah?
Do you have his phone number?
No.
I want you to want him everywhere you can.
When I had WhatsApp, I had him on WhatsApp, but I don't have WhatsApp
I
anymore.
need you to get him in there.
Why?
Because he's supposed to testify.
Why don't you just fucking say it to begin with? You should just lead with that next
Suck,
time you fuck with.
Suck is the key witness to make and break.
He's literally the only one, other than fucking Pigeon, or Pinky, sorry, who can actually end Korea's case. He's the only one. And I need him here right now so we can end this. And he probably will be here.
Literally.
So why, was he in bed?
I'm gonna go back to myself. Ready?
Right. Pops, you can go get ready. We'll start, we'll talk with Wilhelm, and then I guess we'll just wait.
Yeah,
like...
you might want to have the MPs check Krieg's inventory, considering, yeah.
Hey, look, free shit!
Yeah,
The problem
Put that down, stop it! We are like in character, like in a minute, and if you fuck up, you are gone. You are going right in that cell with the rest.
It's fine,
I'm just getting it out now. I'm getting it out now.
In fact, we are in character in like 1 minute.
Drinking a beer.
God. You better change your name right now, Pigeon, or we gonna die. Like, this is like, he's dead. Where the fuck is Fish?
Oh, Pigwick.
Every now and again, I wish we had the third person mod.
I refuse.
We had the third person on just so that, like, while we're not in combat, we
Nope.
could, like, chill in
This is
first.
against the roleplay rules.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense. I just haven't.
If you wanna know what you look like, look at this guy,
Okay, I'm
and
gonna
imagine
need a rifle.
2 stripes instead of 3. Wait,
Wait,
Colin is
do I
there.
actually have the same hair?
No, I'm gonna need a rifle. I managed to bug myself so I can't run. Been here all the time.
Why do you need to run? I can give you
It's annoying.
I can give you binoculars. That's it.
What? That doesn't. That's. Oh, you fuck off.
No, that works. Binoculars do work. Where's he? Dumbass.
Wait, hold on. I find it kind of interesting that Forrest is wearing a different colored uniform to
Yep.
us.
Because I'm an officer. That's why.
Really?
Yep. You know what's also fun? I have to pay for this myself. Officers pay for their own uniforms, enlistment do not.
Well, admittedly,
Well, and
would you
it's
ever blame them?
So if you notice, like all the everyone else says like sergeants, corporals, what's it? But let's get going. Get up to the room. There you are. You.
User joined your channel.
Crown. Let's go. Stop here. We get to special seats. You ready?
I just assume I need the seat over here.
Come here. This is for you.
Hey there, Roland.
Hey, sir.
The ace. Use ace.
Alright.
Yeah. It shakes a bit.
So
just-
who do we have today? And we just have
at
the moment.
We got Roland. Wait, no, you don't. You there? No. Tom, get the back here. Get the fuck back here right now. You're sitting next to me. You are my friend. Hold on.
Angry forest noises.
No, this is okay. Now I'll explain this later. What the fuck? Anyways, we have Roland Wilhelm, and in around 20 minutes or so, we should be getting Birdie Brooks. I doubt that Ramirez will be on, due to the simple fact that the guy decided not to just put out the fucking fire, and instead is still dealing with it. But like, has been for like a few hours now. So,
It just sounds like he's bad at fighting fires. I don't know.
I have some bushfire or something. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what a bush is.
Well, it's round 4. Like, they're waiting until round 18 until they're done.
Dude, just fucking like quit the game. I don't get why they start to keep going, man. We got Arma events, so I don't get.
He's doing
Round
it again.
4.
Nice.
So I doubt we'll get him up. So I think we only literally have brought all these people for 2 interviews. Maybe 3 if we get Suk Suk to actually fucking show up. Fish even picked the wrong name.
Struggling.
Who the
I'll carry him
fuck
away.
is this guy?
Trying to open you a beer.
I don't consent. Put me down. This is the ring. Help.
Why not?
Pigeon, can you hear me?
You bastard. You rat. Put me
It's
down.
like a circus to me.
Pigeon? Why can't Pigeon?
Oh
Come
shit.
here. Yeah.
User joined your channel.
Literally, it's like the come on.
Needy? Wait, what is Needy? What is Needy doing here?
User joined your channel.
Put me down.
Something that I'm not paid enough for.
Stop shaking.
Put me down.
No! Stop it! MPs, get the fuck out of here now!
Oh my god.
Russell,
Stand.
get out!
Stand.
What do you mean you can't stand? Are you in pain?
Provoke that man's weekend pass.
Yeah, it's a captain. Get it done.
Let go of me.
So he doesn't come back.
That's your job.
Hold on, I need to go to the toilet. I'll be right back.
Oh my god. One witness is going to the toilet. Okay, great. Once the toilet break is done, we'll start.
Jesus Christ.
Yep, it says he's delayed.
Russell, we are in character. That's what I'm saying to this. We are. You better watch your health. Get him out of here now, or you're gonna end up on this. You're gonna end up as the next fucking defendant. No, get him out.
It seems like he's a bit delayed.
I do not care if he's delayed. I want him out of here.
Major, could I have an explanation?
No, sit down.
Major, I would consider revoking that man's weekend pass.
Which
all
one
the
of
way
them?
Until they leave of France. Any of them? All of them?
I don't know. I'll talk. That's the captain. He's the one who decides that shit there. Not my company anymore, sadly.
User disconnected from
Alright,
your
we're waiting
channel.
for 1 or 2 of them to come back.
Once the MPs do not need to be here for the actual interview, I hope they'll figure out what the fuck that is. I don't know why the fuck they can beat the prison if they need to beat anyone. I hope they won't though.
User joined your channel.
What we need is just Roland to get back. Hopefully, Hank will be here too. They told me they would be here, but they have not really replied to me for a while now, and I haven't seen them. So if anyone has someone on Steam, make sure you write them, because I want them to feel bad when they come back and see they missed it. Because
if I
they...
have to show up here again for this, I'm gonna mention how I'm a little disappointed at his lack of punctuality.
I have a... We still do need to make the John Deere case, so, you know.
Hey, out of curiosity, where are we situated in the world?
France.
We're in France right now.
Okay, we are in France. Got it.
Yeah.
You guys are pulled off the line on the, I think just after the 11th, the 14th.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't worry, we're going back.
This has something to do with...
But you're back! Hold on, why are we waiting? You're back!
Oh, I'm sorry, I need to
Yeah, I know, but that's not the problem. The problem is that's not a problem. The thing is you're back, so we can begin.
Well,
You want to get this started before?
Yeah, let's get this started.
I love
before
how
the
I
MPs
fucking
come back and
explained
start
to fucking
killing each other
Brody
again.
about the whole T-FAR thing.
Okay,
The run, Brody.
Corporal Owens, get up here. You're gone again.
Roland, that's you.
well, are you saying something, sir?
Get up the chair.
Get up here.
The sergeant next to me was talking very loud.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, sir.
Aren't you forgetting something, Corporal?
I'll be honest, I have no idea how to do emotes.
go to your, this is important. Go to your controls. Go to your wait, what was it? It is it? Let me look. Is it common or is it I think it's. Oh God, why have I forgotten now? Excuse me, Colonel.
It doesn't matter.
No, this is a very important, Colonel. This is incredible.
Wait, we are doing Arma 3.
It is a infantry movement.
Can you hear me, Neely?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh,
Where's
sorry,
Neely
ignore me.
in this?
Ignore me, I'm talking to myself, I'm insane.
Yes, Captain, you push out.
User disconnected from your channel.
Did I just hear alcohol?
We better.
My interview room?
I'm sorry.
Must have been a win, sir.
I knew you were gonna
Yes,
ask, but I
whatever.
genuinely have no idea. I'm that new to Arma.
Yeah, that's fine.
I said infantry movement, and then
Or as we can sort this out later.
fucking mean.
Fine.
I'm from a military family. We.
Thanks, Sarge.
Dumbass. My squad mate, sir, I apologize.
Alright. Corporal Wilhelm, where were you on February 11th, 1945 in relation to an incident involving a one Private Krieg and the alleged stripping of a prisoner of war?
Well, as it may be obvious, of course, I was under front lines.
Okay. Where were you in relation to this incident?
I was basically right next to them.
Why did you not mention this in your letter?
Due to the fact that the questions I was asked was not covering this particular subject.
Major, next time request the questions from me instead of just going ahead.
Major? Oh, Major, sorry, Colonel. I did, in fact, actually tell you that if you had any further questions, you could send them my way, and I would further them
I
on.
figured you would at least ask him for a recounting of his events. The events, never mind. Okay. From your perspective, what happened regarding this event?
Well, we were moving up beyond the position we were at previously. We were moving from behind a couple of houses where we had previously been sending fire missions out to enemy lines towards a junction where most of the infantry squads were supposed to meet up. On our way there, we were told to stay put by our sergeant, and our sergeant ran off to find the orders we were supposed to carry out. Due to the fact that I'm the corporal and therefore the highest ranking of the rest of the squad, it is my responsibility to make sure that these fellow squad members don't get into too much trouble. So I ordered them to get their heads stuck down while I was attempting to acquire a new primary firearm due to the fact that my firing pin had broken on my M1.
So you weren't there?
I was there in the sense of the word that I was located inside of a building for approximately 20 seconds as I was alleviating a dead German of his primary firearm.
And what firearm was that?
It was a MP40.
So your job when the sergeant is away is to make sure that the rest of the squad stays in line, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So, are you aware of the antics of a one Private King and Private Ramirez?
I am well aware of it.
Where were you during this?
Which particular incident when we're referring to Wards
All
King
of them.
and Ramirez?
All of them regarding that day. The laundry list of charges that I have here.
Well, we were told to report to a junction. We're just starting from the top. By the time I finally managed to get there, I see Private King and Private Ramirez standing up against a wall, having been handcuffed by the MPs, seemingly before they even managed to report to our squad.
Yeah, kidding me. Major, where the hell did these men even come from?
Which men? The Ramirez?
Okay, we got King talking about a fort that they were never stationed at. We got him talking about random bluebirds and shit. What the hell is wrong with you people?
Well, I can actually answer a little bit of this.
Really?
Yes, during the Battle of Baston, our squad was partially fractured due to the fact that one squad member was captured by the Germans and heavily tortured for about 24 hours before we managed to rescue him. He was sent back due to the fact that his left hand had been severely injured. And that warranted a replacement. Another squad member was also sent back due to the fact that all of his brothers had died, and therefore he was sent back due to some stuff.
Okay, you see...
Because of the sudden lack of squad members, we, of course, needed new ammo bearers to help us work as well as a cohesive unit. And unfortunately, we were handed the two worst soldiers in the U.S. Army.
The problem here is that we don't know who trained them. They don't seem to know their ass from their elbow. They don't know what rifles they're supposed to use. They didn't know who you were. They didn't know who Private Krieg was, but they did somehow remember a German was strict.
Well, probably the reason why they remember that was because we were very heavily interviewed by MPs shortly after this incident.
Right. Back to that incident at hand. I will have to have a discussion regarding NCOs and the willingness to accept soldiers into their command who are clearly unfit to serve.
We were handed them rather than able to choose them.
That doesn't mean you had to accept them, Corporal. That's not your job, that's your sergeant's, who, if I recall, ordered their release for a previous reason. Regardless, describe the incident involving this one German prisoner as far as you are aware, up to and after the interview with
Yes.
MPs.
Well, as I said, I ordered the entire squad to stay put. I said that they were allowed to be slightly at ease due to the fact that we weren't in immediate danger. And since we aren't exactly the front line, we're often between 200 to 500 meters behind the lines, ready to provide fire support. I didn't assume that they needed to be... Sorry. they needed to be in battle positions. I then asked them to just relax for the probably 2 minutes we had, and I then told them that I would be right back as I needed to acquire a new firearm. When I come outside,
User joined your channel.
I noticed a rifleman that I didn't recognize standing at my height, like a form, and like it's stupid, in such a way that he was apparently without his uniform. Now, this rifleman was, to my knowledge, not part of my squad, and therefore I took no further note of it, as I was busy trying to move my squad up, as our sergeant wanted us to move up to the next junction.
You took no further note of a U.S. Army rifleman stripping a German prisoner of war completely naked in freezing temperatures in February.
I'm sorry, sir. I was too busy handling the two, well, let's just call them idiots.
To be completely honest, I'm not sure that anybody was handling the two idiots considering the measure of events that had occurred.
Well, I'm sorry for my lack of use of colorful words. I was attempting to handle it.
Okay. So after that, continue.
Well, after this, about 5 minutes later, as we had moved about 100 meters up the road, we were standing at an intersection waiting for further orders, and Private Krieg took a certain interest to some posters on the wall.
Well, good.
some of these posters, it was mostly just propaganda, and there was something in French that I didn't fully understand.
Were you approached by anybody after this event regarding this particular prisoner?
Yes, sir. When the MPs arrived, due to potentially the fact that this POW suddenly was standing around naked, they immediately went to question us about what we'd seen.
That's it. There was nobody else.
Not as far as I was aware. I was very busy attempting to translate posters.
Busy attempting to translate posters. Well, at least that gets some things in order.
Channel switched. User was
Yo,
moved to your channel.
By the way, big man.
Yeah.
Oh no, keep you here for a bit because I don't want you to hit too much before you get in. Otherwise, you're gonna like know a bit too much. So when you're in the server, like jump back up, right? Sounds good. Deal.
Wait, when I'm in the server, what?
When you're in the server, jump back on the TeamSpeak.
Oh yeah.
Because otherwise, you can hear everything, and you cannot allowed to hear anything yet. Just in case you get like called out, and then you like gonna try to lie, and then you know not to lie because you heard what they said, like Also, you might go a bit close to your mouth thing because you can hear you breathing a bit. Anyways.
Oh no, it's my fan.
Oh, okay. I thought you were breathing. Okay, good. Otherwise, you'd be breathing a bit too much. Gotta be with you. Alright, I'll see you in a bit, man.
Yep, see ya.
Channel switched.
Due to the events of the storm, after Krios was assaulted by a higher-ranking officer, he has had a bit of a strife with Hank. Sorry, Private Jones.
One moment. Hold on.
And
You! Griffin! Where's your uniform?
What do you mean?
That is not your uniform. That is a private first-class uniform, first of all. Also, you're still wearing weapon, which is not allowed for regulation with that uniform.
Oh shit, I meant to get...
As well as a weapon. You're not allowed to wear weapon and a uniform.
Ah.
Go change before I get you weekend pass revoked. No weapon allowed for that. That's against regulation. You'd better not disrespect that uniform, you mother.
I'm too busy handling my own squad to be able to fraternize with people outside of it.
You see, he was actually the one from his testimony and what is written in the report here that came across this particular German. And your 3 soldiers lacking yourself, actually it was more like...
User joined your channel.
Point. After all, Ramirez had wandered off apparently. He is the...
Well then. Oh, hey, what the fuck is on your face?
Where are you
War,
from? Son. And all of you pointed to... Well, at least Jones himself was the one who pointed to Crete.
Alabama? Do they have any native tribes in Alabama?
Not anymore.
No, I'm just insane.
Oh. As well, did you eventually come around to this position?
I never indicated.
I don't want to get my ass beat again by a...
I don't know where he goes the wife from. That must have been a few sessions, at least.
That's Guana.
If you need to correct my memory on this issue.
Yes. Wilhelm was not there when I was present.
So it was just Cree, Jones, and King then, because Ramirez had wandered off, right?
Well, once I arrived, then Ramirez was just coming out of the building, or so he says, because he was
not supposed to be holding a gun while in that uniform.
I'm gonna shoot you if you say that again.
Wait. So you're taking his word that he wasn't there?
As I told you the other day, he was behind the column, so he might have been there, he might not. I couldn't have seen them from my position. He was the fourth one on the road.
Okay, well, it's a little bit different than you told me.
I did tell you exactly this last time, so...
Right. Go back, thank you. Are you aware of the memory issues that?
There's one style.
No, sir. All I was aware of is slight headaches due to the assault, but
Look at you, Mr. What is that? Sergeant.
Yep.
I'm shivering my timbers.
assault.
Good God, Corporal, we're not in the British. You're not an officer in the British Army. You don't know what's going on between your men. Come on. Right.
Well, sorry, sir. I did kind of only recently inherit this this rank of corporal.
When were you assigned to the mortar team?
I was assigned to a mortar team just before the Battle of Bastogne.
And at what rank was that?
That was the rank of private.
Was Krieg and Jones already assigned to this team as well?
I believe that the mortar team was formed during the Battle of Bastogne, and we were all gathered together to fill out this role.
It's even more embarrassing. Okay, thank you, Corporal. That'll be all.
Sorry, I have one last thing I wish to say.
Go ahead.
While being interviewed by the MPs, I very adamantly stated that the only thing I saw was a rifleman that I didn't recognize who handled the prisoner, although I do believe that at the time where the rifleman who was handling the prisoner, he had already been stripped naked.
Did you... Sorry to interrupt for a second, but I do have one question. Did you recognize any particular firearm that that rifleman may have been carrying?
I believe that the fireman was carrying around an M1.
M1. Was it on his back, or was it drawn?
I'm unsure. Mainly because how Arma handles firearms while you're, doing certain animations.
Fair enough. Alright, continue. I think you were saying your piece.
Getting more injured.
Ow!
The bed's killing you.
Oh my god!
While I was discussing with the MP, he seemed very intent on trying to actively pin it on certain people. And due to how
I need you guys to go check on the prisoners. I hear screaming. I need you to make sure they're not dead.
And all they wanted to do was actively try to just dig up as much dirt as possible to get a conviction of my squad members.
Wait, what? Hold on. That's the wrong fucking name. You motherfucker. That's the wrong name. That is the wrong name. You just gave me so much false hope. You damn it. Dude. Who, man? You here?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
That's the wrong name. You're in as a Benjumanji King. You gave me so much false hope. I thought Pengy made it. But you are Benjumanji King. I'm a fucking idiot. Holy shit,
Yeah.
that's Benjamin. Oh my god, I'm dumb.
Yeah.
I'm so dumb. I hate myself. Anyways, go beat up people. I'll be back.
Channel switched.
Move it.
With the sergeant being interviewed as well.
I'm unsure.
Sir. Yes.
Okay. Well,
yes, you can go check up.
If there's something else.
Go ahead.
User joined your channel.
Yes, go ahead.
I don't believe so.
Yes, go ahead.
If you have further things to wish to clarify, I am happy to answer more questions.
Alright, thank you. You may take a seat.
So looting,
Yeah. God, I love Arma 3.
Alright, Colonel, Brody Brooks is here. But if you want to reiterate the events that happened beforehand with the, prior technician 5th grade, Alan McMahon, before interviewing him, you can do that. I can go fetch him right now.
That would be appreciated, Major.
I'll get Alan McMahon first then, before Brody Brooks.
Yes, please.
Alright, there's like a courtroom get very empty all of a sudden.
Hello.
Oh, they're saluting me? Okay. Asshole. That is not that is not saluting. You do that is me. You are one step from being shot in this court martial. What the hell is wrong with you?
Sorry, sir.
Thursday, sir.
Jesus Christ. We really need to watch that training. That is horrible. Is that McMahon? McMahon?
We're gonna need blood.
What do you mean we're gonna need blood? You did not.
The MPs reported that Edward fell off the bed.
Oh, okay.
And,
okay. McMahon, I need you to go up and reiterate your testimony. I'll get some blood.
Why?
Who is this guy laying? What is happening? Is he alive? Oh,
Sam, hell.
Go back, you guys. Get back to the cover room. Get back to the cover room right now.
You guys don't need to be in here.
Get out. Don't give orders. You do not give orders to me.
We're talking about every day. It's not you, Harris. Sorry, sir.
You don't give orders to any of these. You're all officers.
Just like me. You want to swing, swing.
Yeah, get out of there. You two, out. To the core room. I need to get blood. Where's Colin? Is Colin there? Oh my fucking god. Where's Colin?
Right. Yeah, people are beating each other up here.
Colin, can you come to me quick? Angler, let's go back to the core room.
I appear to be missing my heart rate checking in.
Yes, let me fix this. Stencil?
And yeah, I requested some blood. And
yeah, I heard that. I did not expect you to do this right now. Doing a bloody court martial.
You told me to go check on it.
I did, but I didn't expect you to. Actually, like, need blood.
Well, this man, they claim he fell off the bed, but his injuries are much more severe than that.
Right, so I have a mission. I have an objective for you. This car, that shore now. Look at the map.
Wait, hold on, what?
I don't have blood, but I know where there is blood.
Oh, of course.
Yes, I'm sending you on a mission. You see this place there?
Uh-huh.
That's where we are.
Okay.
Okay? We have blood. Here. Local hospital down here.
Okay.
Can you make it there?
Which building is the hospital?
You'll see it. There's an ambulance outside of it. Is he bleeding to death?
He could be.
Okay.
He needs to have someone watching his bandages all the time. Or else
well, McMahon
there's
is...
another guy, Brooks, is also bleeding, but he only has one light wound.
You should probably hurry then, because McMahon is giving a testimony.
Yes. Well, you don't need a medic to bandage them. But,
okay, just get moving.
But I don't trust them.
Sergeant, get moving. Angler, I need to go down to the MPs and make sure they don't kill that guy.
Good luck with that one, sir. They seem
no,
pretty adamant.
You. I ordered you to do it.
Okay.
No, you. Let me get up first. There we go. Good luck.
Thanks,
sir. Take a seat. Have you gotten McMahon's testimony again?
Yes.
Good.
Hey, should I be concerned about the safety and well-being of a one private first-class crew?
Currently, his situation is not great, but I'm pretty sure that they're working on it.
Define not great. Maybe.
He was laying next to the bed bleeding as I saw him. He was being patched up.
Was this an attempt at suicide,
you may.
Or was this an attempt
no, he was falling off the bed, apparently.
Yes, the MPs said that he fell off his bed, which me and Angler do not believe.
Right.
Okay.
Major, I am concerned for the medical state of Private First Class Krieg with these mental issues that he's been having since Bastogne, combined with what I'm assuming is a considerable amount of head trauma induced by your own military police.
I agree. We can question him a bit. I will ask Crown, can you go fetch Thomas Brooks and the MPs, two of them at least, for Gotham?
No, just I don't need to speak with Krieger them at the moment.
No,
who am
Brooks.
I getting?
I want you to get Brooks, and then get some MPs who got him. Give me one moment, Colonel. I need to check something. In my pocket, real quick. Trust me, I'm looking in my pocket and not just at Zeus. Give me one quick moment. It is just a... We really should treat my men to abuse maps better. I've sent Sergeant Dallin out for a for more blood, because I'll be honest with you, Colonel. He requested more blood.
More blood.
Yes, for blood transfusion, sir. Do you want to go to
No,
Yeah?
Major, that the abuse of a prisoner is
well
a
aware.
chargeable offense.
I'm well aware.
And that if this were to happen under your watch, in the middle of leave in France no less, that would reflect rather poorly on your career going forward.
Major.
Yes?
Can I talk to you for a minute?
I'm very aware of that, Colonel, and I'll make sure if they actually do harm these prisoners purposefully, there will be a trial. Yes, we can talk for a minute, but Brooks is... Where's Brooks?
He is right behind me.
Okay. Is it guard? Okay, there. Why is he handcuffed?
I don't know, sir.
Okay. Let's, Sergeant, can we take this afterwards? I'd rather stay for this one.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I have some questions for you two.
Yeah?
For who?
To the guys in charge, do you want to explain to me why your MPs just beat me unconscious and beat another man to the brink of death who is still not awoken?
Private, what the hell is on your face?
War pain. Anyways.
Private, have you not been able to shower? Like, have they not given you any chance to shower?
No, they took our water. They took our
They
bucket
took your
out.
water? What do you mean?
Griffin, the blonde guy, he thinks he's a real tough guy. He beat Krieg to death, pretty much. Krieg's in a coma the rest of his life, probably. They're still trying to wake him up. So,
Major, this is
essentially,
exactly what I was going to talk to you about.
your guards are corrupt. I want to see Griffin in cuffs.
Okay.
Anyways,
You're not in any position to
I gave you
demand
permission
anything.
to move on to my trial.
Yeah, we can move on. I'll deal with that later. Oh my god.
Sorry, Captain, but he does have his right to say that, and I do.
I'm not disagreeing with those rights or trying to take that away from him. I'll deal with it later. He has a trial. The man you're supposed to talk to is to your right.
Whilst he has the right to voice his complaints, this is neither the time nor the place for them, Sergeant. Private Brooks, you are charged with a very serious offense at the moment. Regarding an incident on the 11th of February 1945 and the unlawful...
McMahon, make sure they do not die. Go now.
He's in critical condition, like, we need blood.
Connor is on his way. Go make sure he doesn't die.
Well, there was a German that was being worked on by the medical team in the main street of the town that we just captured.
Sit that one then.
There's a crowd of about maybe 12 or so people sitting around him, and then a gunshot went off and the prisoner was killed, and they pinned it on me.
A gunshot went off and the prisoner was killed.
Yes.
You realize that you were very cleverly seen to have carried this out, correct?
They said they saw me do it. I don't know how they did, but because I mean, obviously that was a lie. In fact, I was ordered to be released when the MPs initially arrested me because they said I was innocent.
Right. Remind me, what is the kit of a recon sniper in the U.S.
A
Air One?
Springfield rifle.
Do you carry a secondary with you?
Yes.
Perhaps looted or not?
No, a 1911 was issued to me.
Okay. Major, to be completely honest, unfortunately, this incident has carried upstairs. I am required to act in some capacity. Unfortunately, due to some events, well, frankly, I'm not buying the whole they pinned it on me nonsense. There's not too much I can do on that. I am issuing an order to transfer him to the 82nd Airborne effective immediately.
Understood. Anything else?
That's it, but I don't want him in this unit ever again.
Understood.
You may not buy it, but you know who bought it?
Go on.
The fucking crowd bought it.
Oh,
shit. Anyway.
Yeah, it's Carlson, private.
Get him out of here.
MPs, get him out of here. Get him back to the.
All-American brigade.
And
Don't
if,
bloody
if something were to happen
How
to
did you
him
change chair?
in that shower, it's not my problem.
Whoa, what was that, Hobbs? Whoa,
Don't get away from him! Get him down! Get him away! I hear him! Get him away! Get him away now!
Sir.
Oh, no, I'm reporting that. No.
Get him away! Oh, for fuck's sake! Scooby Doozy now, what the? Oh my god. Colonel.
Strike that from the record, Major.
Which part? Oh my god.
The last part.
I hear beating.
I think I just had a skull break. Uh-oh.
I think he just took it to
Jesus Christ! Oh, what the fuck are you doing? Colonel, we might have an issue.
Did you get him?
You motherfucker. You have a car. Oh my god, the car stopped.
I think they got him.
Oh my god. Colonel,
Major.
for the record, the MPs are not under my command. What did they do? You are idiot. Get out of the car.
They need to be leashed.
That is concerning.
Waiting prisoners.
That is concerning. That is very concerning. You dumbass!
I'm just trying to do my fucking job.
Did you fucking fire that gun?
No, I did not. We heard gunshots. We rushed out here trying to figure out what the fuck's going on.
Well, your fucking colleagues figured out what's going on. That's what's happening.
I don't know. I've been knocked out.
Who is that guy? Who are you?
We need a medic.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
McMahon. Where's is the McMahon up here? Okay.
No, do you know why he heard that he was a prisoner of war that he had surrendered?
No, sir.
Because, Sergeant, if you go willy-nilly shooting every single German soldier you see, that means they won't actually. The goal is to stop them from fighting, not to kill them all. Because if you start shooting them all, they'll start fighting to the death. That's going to cost us more soldiers, and that's...
I don't know.
I didn't see it.
Colonel, you wanna...
I know how to tie news.
Colonel, I don't know if the suit... I don't know if Hank will be here.
That's fine. Regardless, revoke that transfer order. I want that man in cuffs at least 20 years.
20 years?
If he's alive.
20 years and 11.
That's what I want. You wanna go help me figure this out if he's alive? I don't, you know.
We've got currently a theft of U.S. Army property, what I am concerned admitting to the killing of a prisoner of war and resisting arrest. That man is clearly deranged and unhinged and not fit to serve in this man's army.
I would agree.
Yeah. Harris, can we request a backpack or harness to actually carry some...
Yes. Where the hell is your... Where did you get that from? The thing you're wearing?
The MPs gave it to me thinking...
I would like to voice my concerns, but I also do believe that the MPs are overreacting severely to work with the prisoners.
Colonel? In the car, Colin. Colin? Where the fuck did Colin go?
I'm not happy, Corporal, with what they've been doing with Krieg, at least what I've heard. And
are you okay?
Prosecuted for that.
What just happened?
Grand Theft Auto was a
Sergeant? What do you mean? Did you jump over the fucking...
Yes!
Sergeant! Colin! Hold on. Colin! Back's in the car.
Yeah, we can't do any.
I put backpacks in the car. Backpacks in the car. McMahon. Backpacks in the car. Colin?
Well, Colonel, while we're in session.
What, is he alive?
No, we're doing CPR.
Does he have a pulse?
Heart rate. No.
He has no pulse right now.
So we're doing CPR.
Captain?
We need it.
Yes?
What the fuck?
I don't know.
What the actual fuck?
That's a bit of excessive force from the MPs.
Don't know
You don't say!
Don't know heart rate?
No,
Grade
still
2
no heart
shot
rate.
him.
Don't know heart rate.
I don't know.
Yeah, keep doing CPR.
Sounds good, I'll keep at it.
Let's go talk to let's go bring
Shit,
the
I
news
don't
to
have
the
any
colonel.
supplies at all. Give me the snipe.
I'm sure he'd love to know. Jesus Christ. Let's talk to there he is.
Yes.
Brooks could be dead.
He does not have a heart rate. So in fact he is eternally dead.
Well,
he's clinically dead.
Yes.
Well, in that case, nothing to do it but to bring out the spades, I suppose.
What about the MPs that shot him?
Yes, that would be excessive force from the MPs.
I mean,
Are
depends.
you sure? Grand Theft Auto? I don't think so.
No?
They could have disabled the vehicle. They were shooting to kill.
Honestly, the vehicle's worth more than that, man.
Yes, sir.
It's still excessive force, though.
Captain, let's just
Not for that.
put it. Let
what
Captain.
What they've been doing to Krieg, Captain's excessive force.
Captain,
That's
let's just
honestly
keep it at
entirely
this.
justified.
Speaking of Krieg, we should probably visit him. And Colonel, hopefully the next person would be on soon. I doubt we will get Benjamin King on here. Hopefully actually on Saturday he probably wouldn't either. I don't think we'll have chance to actually put King in for trial.
Yeah.
At least not this round around. I believe the next time we'll have the chances on Saturday where King most likely will not be there. But the other one should be there, theory. The question is exactly when, but you have to tell me when you're free, and then I'll figure it out with our guys.
Honestly, I can probably do this time at other points. This is probably fine.
And you think you'll be able to figure out what's gonna happen to King and Ramirez?
Once I talk to Ramirez, yeah, that'll be fine.
Ramirez is right there. Ramirez, King, sorry, King is right there. If you want to talk to him again.
Well, yeah, but I mean, yeah, honestly, the rest, there's still some information in case one that has to do with Ramirez and King. We'll figure that out together with both of them.
Maybe Ramirez is more Ramirez. Maybe King is more talkative today.
Yeah, we can't give surgery.
Yeah, we can't do. And
I can.
Height of wounds.
He
Alright,
wants his bucket.
Let me fix that. Hold on. This might not work, but I'll try something real quick.
Because we don't have the ambulance here, that's why.
Story, but...
Alright.
So I could take him to the hospital maybe.
No, I'll do something. Hold on. I'll make this guard build. I'll make the guardhouse a fucking.
Oh, okay. Why are you not in the courtroom? What's happening?
Well, yeah. Maybe we should actually. Now that I think of it, maybe we should ask some questions to the man who's, soldiers that, We might not have the try now. We might not have the king here, and also it's got cut short since Hank isn't here. But we do have the MPs who sort of did that.
We'll deal with that some other time. I think we might out of character for us. Let's. I think we probably had enough for today. It's been an hour.
Take the car then and head off. I'll stick it out for a bit.
No.
I mean no.
Okay, you return the bucket.
Hey, sorry.
Yeah,
We demand justice for Private Krieg.
They'll handle another time, I think.
That will get sorted, but
Handcuff that man now.
Sir.
Colonel, get out of here in the car quickly. Colonel, I would run.
Don't worry,
You should get out of here now. Get out of here now. Colonel, you should get out of here now.
I should get off right now. What's happening in that cell?
Major, there's a body bag. Fucking. Oh, Major. There's a body bag in the car.
Well, I'll deal with the IRL regarding Brody. You guys can figure the rest out.
Lieutenant, the... Oh, where's the lieutenant? Major, sir?
Yes?
I require a body bag for Brooks.
There's a buddy, but I'll talk to the medics.
That is the first time I've seen the MPs abuse him. Every other time he has tried to escape.
Okay, let me explain something real quick, by the way. Speak quickly. We're crossing the Rhine. Few days.
Yes, yes. Oh, dear.
Yes. We go to Hagenau, so we're still in France, luckily.
And I need a new recon team.
Looks like it. Any picks? I guess you'll figure that out when we get closer. Yes?
I'd like to request, I know it's out of my position, but I'd like to request a meeting with the Colonel.
Major. Colonel's leaving. Colonel's leaving. You okay, son?
But I can't blame him.
You alright, son? Like, seems like you kinda hurt and got pretty...
concern, Krieg.
My chest
Something
hurts.
will be done about
My
this.
head hurts.
Have my word.
He fell off the bed.
I would like to request
Did he fuck?
a mistrial.
You better watch out. Very, very carefully. Griffin. Sure. Griffin, listen to me. Come this way.
Based on what I just said,
Come with me, Private.
Griffin?
Jesus Christ.
Griffin? Griffin? With me.
Fell off the bed that you
Come
were
with me,
in
Griffin.
hospital, and I'm afraid the cellmate
Come with me.
was much help, so the only reliable information goes to the SMP. Tell me what happened, Private. Tell me what happened.
I was on the tough bus as I had claimed it. One of the dude with
I'm a whisper, so I'm gonna tell you this in confidentiality. You have a lot of power. You know this.
Yep.
You are responsible to keep these men, you know, in check, but also alive.
I know. That's what I'm trying to do.
So why you have the sergeant uniform? You're staff sergeant. That's kind of odd. Anyways, the point is, what I'm trying to tell you here, staff sergeant, is that these guys, the medics, the doctors, told me that he didn't fall off the bed. The wounds are excessive for that.
I can promise you he fell off the bed.
Let me fell off the bed. He actually fell off the bed. That's what you're telling me.
No, he fell off the bed.
Yeah, actually fell off the bed.
He actually fell off the bed. I'm not even joking. He got up.
Okay, fair. Okay, I guess.
Like he accidentally
No,
got hit
hold
when
on.
I went to hit kick.
Let me come.
Kick,
The thing is, the colonel has witnessed your MP shoot a guy to death. Okay?
Yeah, and that I'm reprimanding them for.
No, they actually did. Apparently, the colonel said it was fair.
With them escalating it to full assault, I believe they should have incapacitated him
Captain?
before killing him. I disagree with their conduct, and they will be punished accordingly.
What is up? Hold on. What do you need?
Right. So, I'm thinking.
Yeah?
Sir, do I have permission to speak?
Yes. Quickly.
Are we able to get a body bag for...
Yes, we are. I'm pretty sure that Colin just brought back a whole medical crate.
In that cell, sir.
For the next couple months. Sergeant John.
Ask Colin if he knows where the fuck the crate is.
I'm ashamed of the other MP's actions
Sure.
today, so...
Go ask Colin if he knows where the fucking body bags is.
Who, sir?
Colin. Sergeant Colin.
Thank you,
Dallin. Anyways. You were saying?
Remember what we were talking about last week with the recon element? A larger recon element led by an officer.
Yes.
Would you be opposed to trying it?
Not at all. It really depends on how well we'll see on the clerk sets up stuff. You know?
This is like This is like with Max Fisher all over again.
You okay? Private?
Alright, Private. Alright, Private. Stand
don't-
still, Private. Stand still. The major's right there. Explain your situation and what you want.
Sir.
Yeah.
I would like to request a mistrial based on the actions of the MPs. Based on the actions of the MPs and the state of our cell, I would like to request a mistrial on my case. And I would also like a temporary leave of absence for psychiatric reasons to become back after maybe 2 weeks or something like that. I need time.
We can.
I know
That
this is
can
out
be
of my position.
No.
but
That
I'd
can
like-
be discussed. The thing is just that. I mean, of course, I feel very, very bad for you getting. Well, I was told you fell out the bed. Is that true?
No.
No.
That is not true, sir.
What happened?
Major, if I say so, sir, I would like to agree with the private.
Oh no, I'm not disagreeing with the pirate. I'm just asking with his perspective.
What happened, sir, is a man.
Hold on,
wearing
one
war paint-
second. You, Anima Man, get a body bag and get that guy wrapped up.
I have a body bag. I'm here to ask where do you want the body to be put right now?
McMahon, ask Colin. Figure it out.
Yeah, I'll ask Colin.
Colin knows how to deal with that.
But what happened is a prisoner that was in the cell with me, I believe his name was Brody.
Yeah.
I have been informed that he has perished.
Yeah.
But he was at the cell door,
Yeah.
yelling at the MPs.
Mm-hmm.
And this MPs opened up the doors and just started swinging on everyone. My head hit the back wall, the brick wall. I was then ripped off the bed, and right before I blacked out, I looked up to see Brody rushing and yelling at the MPs, and then they started swinging at everyone again, and I blacked out.
Okay, so now this can be put into a trial, but not to, of course, discredit your testimony at all. But it does sound like what technically happened to you was an accident, possibly due to a negligence from the MPs. But it doesn't sound like they directly attacked you. More like, you know, they attacked somebody who was being aggressive. Would you say that the force they used against Brody Brooks was excessive? Like, not the death, the thing that just happened this moment with you.
Forrest, I probably shouldn't be in here anymore, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Unless you want to come back and deal with this,
it
yeah.
was excessive because the reason I believe it was excessive, sir, is because he was
Does
behind the
not
cell
want to do
door.
shit. Yeah.
And while sticks and stones may break bones, words should not lead to someone coming into your cell and just beating the shit out of you. I believe that is ill temper and bad training on the side of the MPs.
That's a very fair. That could be looked into, but I'm gonna be asking you this: how much do you want to stay in this damn fucking court, Private First Class? I'm completely fine if you want to deal with this, but
Urgently, mind coming in with me for a second for you to get this patched up?
I would also, before I answer your question, sir, I would like to request a medical expert to look over my body to see and to find out if these wounds are actually, in fact, the act of a bed frame, sir.
well, Professor, that can be dealt with. But I need to make you aware of something. If you want to leave, I can handle that. But we're leaving for Hacker now in like 3 days.
May I have a day or two to think this over, sir?
Yeah, but
You have 1 day leave.
no, but that's the issue. He doesn't really have a leave because he's not really cleared of his charges. So that's the issue. And this thing doesn't really like clear him of being beaten to near death. Does give him like a chance to go to the hospital, but no, we'll get you someplace else. I trust you very well. You've been very well behaved as far as I know, so I don't believe that you have to stay at a cell. I think you can stay somewhere else.
Confined to the
well.
base, sir?
Yeah, I would say.
Mind
Say
if
that
you
works.
come with me to the medical area to get patched up?
I just not realized, out of character, that you healed all my wounds, which doesn't really help me when I was.
Holy
asking for
shit! What the fuck is? It's not that okay. It's kind of bad.
Whoa.
I mean, it's mainly small cuts.
It is quite bad.
That's
Sir,
it.
if I may suggest, I'm from Alaska.
Yeah.
I've seen people who's been attacked by bears who would look better shape than them.
That I would not. I'm not sure that's true. That there is.
Oh my god!
Most of these are small cuts and small tests.
What did they do to me?
A lot of this would not be able to kill you. It would take you like at least 2 hours to bleed out from this.
Yeah, you fell off the bed.
But sir,
Hey, yo, you
I've
fell
seen
off a
people
bed, I
who's
fell off
been
a
attacked by
balcony.
bears who's in better shape than him.
That is
The balcony, sir? What happened?
puny bass.
We heard gunshots around out here. I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore.
Who the fuck fired those rounds? I need to know the names.
Major?
Yes.
Major? May I ask, why is this prisoner not in handcuffs at the moment?
Because he is. So I've let him be. He's been very well behaved, and also he's been like funneled in the prison and beaten by prisoners like 5 times. I feel like his safety, and you know, for his honest thing and his well behavior, I to believe that he's confined to the base for the time being.
Yes, sir.
He can still get court-martialed. He doesn't need to be confined among.
Confined to barracks.
Is Is King still here?
Oh, he's going loopy in the cell right now, sir.
Let me go. So I never got to ask him.
Sarge, I'd like to request a statement to your side during this.
Angler? I'm not busy right now, Thomas.
Do I have permission to keep Creed by my side through this? Thank you, sir.
Hold on. For now you're allowed. But here's the truth, Sergeant. And I'm not gonna be anything mean to you because I trust you. But he's your man. Hold on, Sergeant. Sergeant.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I want to make something. He can stay with you for the time being. For now. But in general, I want you guys to keep a bit of distance. Because it's no lie that he's your man. Under your command. You care for him, like I care for my men. And knowing that, I also know what that means and what it entails, especially when it's coming to find the truth of these things. And I don't know how to put these words, but just take care of him for now. But for the sake of
I would say
proper
keep an
procedure.
MP here with the server, considering what they've been doing to him.
No, I can get one of MP that wasn't involved. I'll get someone that I know wasn't involved. Where's Ramirez?
Did the MP come around here with the body?
That's what we have to do.
You. We need to talk.
Yep.
Who's this? What?
He was injured.
Where's Ramirez?
Arma. Actual Arma moment, nothing else.
You.
Yes.
Go down here. Watch that prisoner. He's allowed to walk around. He's not allowed to leave the premise. Watch him.
Okay.
Listen to the conversation. Anything else? You. Maybe join the EXO and talk about whatever the fuck is gonna happen if you want. Sorry. You wanna go join the others for like this? You.
Yeah,
Griffin, with
and
me.
Through the bars.
Yep.
If you just stand here, keep watch. I didn't have that I can do it.
Griffin, Griffin, explain to me how he fell off. How did he fall off the bed?
As I said, in a physical confrontation with King, he was injured. No, but not King. Brooks, the deceased Brooks, he was injured. While trying to tend to him while he was on the bed, he fell off the bed and banged his head. He
Are you
had a minor
prepared?
bruise
Okay.
on his stomach region.
I don't know how far this is gonna go. I'm gonna have to talk to the colonel about this. But they want to press charges.
They want to press charges.
They want to press charges.
He fell off the bed.
Yes, I heard. We'll have to ask. I think you'll be fine because, as you saw, this guy was just used excessive force legally. The colonel agreed that the excessive force was not excessive. It was actually deadly force used within a proper reason. Which means that if you believe that beating this guy down was fair, him getting his pet bash against the wall was, and then you guys tried to save.
I didn't beat Krieg on purpose.
No, I know you didn't, and also you did try to save his life. I believe that there's nothing there.
That is not what I intended to do.
I am aware.
I only had to subdue Brody at the
Only
time.
thing I can say is give him an apology and then hope he fucking drops that shit. I'm not gonna fucking deny him this, otherwise I'm gonna have them into the shit. I'm gonna talk to the colonel and see what happens.
Okay.
Check on him and first I'm gonna talk to my officers. Colin,
Yep.
Yep.
you okay?
As good as it can be after this.
Well done on the situation thing. I hope you and Alan are figuring stuff out. Speaking of Alan, could you maybe do me a favor and do it like a... I know you're not a psychologist.
Far from it, sir.
But could you still like do like a little checkup on that guy? The waving guy?
I think
Yes.
that's way beyond my
Do you mind
professional
if
capabilities.
I know where the body is so I can give the body like final respects?
I don't know where it is. I have
Yeah,
no
today.
clue. Ask McMahon. Let's Colin. Well, you know where the buddy is?
Someone told me they were gonna deliver the body somewhere and come back and tell me where it is, but they did not come back.
That was what I was trying to do, and I got injured, so I'll figure it out.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
I know, but you're probably you got at least some training about what the hell.
Nope. It's the US military. They don't give psychological training because psychological issues do not exist.
There's
So
gotta
that's
be
the
something in the handbook,
that's
right?
the part
Like
of it.
nothing.
That's the part of that.
Ask him
Even,
some.
I mean,
Ask him some.
shell shock-
Ask him
shell
some
shock still
fucking
wasn't
questions.
the
And fucking see if you can determine yourself if he's faking or not. Just
Faking what?
being insane.
We can't determine. Someone good enough to come up with a thing.
For the
to
time
Is that
being, just
legitimately
ask him a
insane
few
or-
questions. Just talk to him. And give me your impression.
We don't want to do that. I mean, if you order me, I will. It's just that.
Just
I don't
ask
think
how.
my-
I'm sure you just ask how he's doing. Ask what he's like feeling. You know, ask him some basic questions, and I'm sure you'll figure out something. He's right there. Go inside. Okay, he's fine. Look at him. He's just waving.
He's friendly.
He's no, he's not. You need an MP with you at all times.
Well, he's got an IV on him, so if he punches me, he'll rupture his vein.
I see.
That's,
Go talk to Griffin. Ask him some questions. I'll be back.
I don't know.
Okay.
Major.
This is a mess.
It sure
Yes.
is.
Yes, it is, sir.
Believe that the next one is going to be Saturday, hopefully. Last part. Finally done with that shit. The issues, I do not believe that we're going to be able to get this finished before we talk to King, not King Ramirez. Ramirez will not be able to be interviewed before, well, you know, timing.
I'm surprised that it's taken this long.
Legal processes are a long time. Usually we speed it up in the army though.
I'm surprised it's been this quick.
Yeah, honestly, it went very fast. I was very surprised by the fact that the colonel just looked at me and said, yo, this guy's getting removed. Then he died. Did not expect that happening.
Speaking
Major.
of... Oh, yes.
Major, I have a question, Major.
Yes.
The MPs, did they undergo any sort of formal training before they became MPs?
Somewhat, not too much. You know, Garrett, you don't know Griffin well.
I know Griffin somewhat, yes.
Griffin has been serving with us since Market Garden. He's a Bronze Star recipient. Griffin might have some issues, but Griffin is a good soldier and a good man. I do not doubt that Griffin is doing what he can to do it well.
Perhaps
And
a good soldier.
I want to point out that Krieg, if you remember, you recall this most likely last time, during the last part of this court martial, Krieg talked about rather well treatment for this, for the most part. The only time they mentioned was that they accidentally got hit once in a while, but they generally talked about good treatment from the MPs. There's something that I've noticed, though. We do have a few extra MPs this time. Something like that last time. Ramirez, I've known Ramirez for a long time. I doubt Ramirez would do anything wrong. But, I don't know. I think, to what I understand, what I heard was that this was an accident. It was Brooks and instigating something with the MPs taking actions, them accidentally pushing Krieg into the wall, him hitting his head, falling into the bed. Shit went wrong. He started bleeding. There's multiple people backing this up. And I have no reason to disbelieve him. It also correlates with what Krieg actually said himself.
But why would the MPs continue to tell us that he fell off the bed?
Because he fell off the bed. He was on the bed and then he got pushed and he fell off the bed and thereby hit his head.
But why?
Why?
Did he fall off the bed?
Why? Because there was a LPs trying to deal with Brody Brooks, the guy who had to be shot to death.
Why won't you just tell us the whole truth from the get-go?
Because the
I
good question.
He fell off the bed.
I'll talk to the colonel, figure out if there needs to be done anything about this. I hope we can just get over it. The thing is, we need to consider something here. The MPs have a vendetta. These guys have a vendetta against the MPs. We can't take shit they want for granted. These guys they have 3 guys from their squad being trialed at this court martial. 3. 4 people are being court-martialed. 3 of them are more for the mortar squad. Now they're complaining about the MPs. Of course they're gonna fucking be upset about the MPs. I'm sure the MPs might have fucked up. There might have been some excessive force. We just saw them fucking put out a man to death.
Sir, I believe... Wait, I have permission to speak with both of you?
Yes.
Good, very good. I feel the need to point something out, sir. These MPs were formerly soldiers in Market Garden, the whole campaign, and I believe they were even in Baston, if memory serves.
They were. Some of them at least.
They have gone from some of the thickest fighting in this campaign, some of the most brutal shit, seeing their friends get slaughtered like pigs on occasion, perhaps. Generally, a lot of hatred being turned towards the Germans, and now they're MPs, so I may feel the need to point out that it may not be intentional, but I believe they may be abusing their station from lots of pent-up frustration from the campaign.
There's also the fact that even though the squad's teammates are being tried, and because of that they may have further desires to do further will towards the MPs, that doesn't mean that we should disregard their testimonies.
Oh, not at all. But the thing is, I don't know how far we can get with a bloody accident. Even from Craig's fucking perspective, it was an accident. It might have been them doing it. His issue was that it was excessive force by them going to fucking, you know, beat the shit out of Brooks. That then ended up hitting him and then falling down the bed and breaking his shit. The thing is, hold on. Give me one moment. The thing is that we'll have to wait until this trial is over. We're not gonna be able to do a trial until it is over, and I'm gonna have to talk to the colonel and see how much actually we have a base in doing this.
Certainly, Major.
The thing is, right now, this guy, we need to not. He was a beaten up guy, of course. We saw him all bleeding out on the fucking floor. That's sad. But like,
And
this guy
Major.
is a criminal being tried. Yes.
Now, obviously, I was watching over the two prisoners. Damn, that's
Man,
loud.
he's loud. Yeah.
He's very loud.
I must ask, sir. Now, my good friends here, they informed me that Brody was, when shot by the MPs, it was shoot to kill, not shoot to disable.
I saw the same thing as I did from that balcony, unless they saw something through the trees that I didn't.
He only had head wounds and chest wounds.
I will say that, yes, we talked to the colonel. You heard what the colonel said, Captain.
What did he say?
You were there with me. He said that that car was worth more than that man.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
We are not getting anything out of that case, and I'm gonna be honest
That
with
may
you.
be so,
I like my
I
men.
mean,
Let me
but
explain.
maybe-
Let me explain. Of course, we can use this as an argument that the MPs are excessive. We can talk to MPs, I'm sure. But here's the thing. These MPs are always gonna be hated by literally all of our infantrymen. We know this for a fact.
Absolutely, sir.
That
was no
guy,
different anyway.
that man that we were with, threatened the MPs, threatened the colonel, ran out the door, was chased around, got in a car, stole it, and tried to drive off. Sure, the MPs probably shouldn't have killed the.
Two wrongs don't make a right, sir.
That is true. But
what I would be more concerned about is how it was more or less unlawful conduct. That was not the way to go about it. The man may be doing a firing squad, but it should have been a firing squad, not a borderline murder, sir.
we couldn't have known what he would have done with that car. That car needed it back. They could not disable that car. Sure, they maybe should have waited. I agree. I yelled at them to stop. Colonel didn't think there was a problem. Let's not question the colonel's orders. That's behind us now. He's gone. Rest in peace. We'll have a funeral for him. He didn't get this. Luckily, I'll try to make sure that he doesn't get his honorary discharge, so he will still, family still gets all the benefits and all
He was
that.
killed by Germans.
I'm on the side.
Nah, he was killed in an accident. It doesn't really matter. The point is that he's gonna get all his fucking, you know, benefits for his family. That's your job to figure that out. I'll handle all the paperwork though.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant.
Got permission to be dismissed, sir?
Yes, you can go, but Krieg is staying.
Oh, he's,
Not in the
he's
cell.
with the MP, Russell, now.
Yeah. Anything you want to say?
Krieg over there.
What was that?
Anything else you want to add?
Nothing, sir. Just permission to be dismissed is all.
Yep. You can head off. I'll talk to Krieg before we go though. The cars are kind of fucking gone though, so you'll have to walk.
God damn it.
So walk in that direction and then, you know, head off when you're out of view. Both of us also on Saturday, possibly Saturday or maybe Sunday, I'll be briefing you guys about the next operation and what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's ignore that.
Speaking of the next operation, about expanding the recon element.
One thing I will say about that is that for the next operation, I would possibly say that, you know how I told you last time that the recon wouldn't be that usual?
Yes.
And it was? Well, this time I mean it like 3 times as much.
I don't care.
Let's look at the operation, I'll let you make the decision then. I wanted to keep to an actual company level and keep it within that, otherwise the paperwork's going to be too much. That means the only recon element you'll get is, if the recon element you'll get, it's not going to be led by an actual officer, it can lead by anything you have in the squad. I won't dedicate another officer to you, You get what you have in the company. If you want to rearrange the squad, you can, but nothing other than that.
Oh, I have a plan.
But
I just want your permission.
the thing is that you are crossing a bridge. You are
I know.
holding a bridge. You are not gonna be necessarily needing to recon, because the way this operation is gonna be is that you're gonna basically fight, kill, move on. You are in one area the entire time. There's not
Do
gonna.
I get to choose when we attack, sir?
No.
Not time of day.
We are. This bridge will most likely be happening by the time the German notices. We will have to be incredibly fast, because if we get seen,
So we should do a night attack.
the night attack will be a viable option.
So let's do that.
But
I will require boats, sir.
you will be getting boats.
Good.
But the thing is that you need to clear part of it. You need to make sure you have an overview of that bridge before nightfall, because otherwise they're gonna blow that bridge.
Yes. That's what a recon
We'll discuss
is
it.
for, sir.
I don't know if they'll be up for the test alone. I think it'll need to be an actual assault. We'll talk about that on
Oh,
Saturday and
trust
Sunday.
me, I have plans.
You don't know what I know yet. You'll see.
Oh, I know more than you know, sir.
Fair enough. We'll see when it gets to the time. You guys are dismissed whenever. I'm gonna go talk to some of the men. Feel free to can't get out of here when you guys are ready.
Angler, are you leaving with me?
But wait for this. Yeah. What's up?
Briefing is that out of character.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yes.
We could do it on the server. On the server would be nice.
I'm not entirely sure when exactly on the free because I'm going to a friend's birthday that day.
We'll see.
Only
I'll
me and Angler are mandatory to be there.
You guys can brief it, but I want all the second 2SEs brief this time too.
Oh yes. Actually, brief people.
If it's
No,
late
boy.
if it's late in the night,
Major, is
yes, I
everyone
can't
leaving? What's happening?
Yeah, we are leaving in a bit. I need to
Angler,
talk to you
are you
first
ready
though.
to
More or less. Well,
Yes, I can go find a car down there.
Let's go, Angler.
Get that one, the flipping one. Yes, what's up?
Oh, I was just curious what was happening. I saw the sergeant walk up to you and then walk off.
The
and
sergeant
I
has to be
seemed
dismissed, and I said yes. We are dismissing you in a bit, so you can get in for the night. I guess you can sleep in the chateau for tonight. Not one of the good rooms, though. I'm sorry about that. Have
This
some
is
sense standards. I want to make something clear, though, Creek.
Yes.
Perfect slash. You are still under court martial. You are not getting out of this
I-
because you get
that
damaged.
No, I'm requesting a mistrial over, and it's the colonel's decision.
It's very
whether-
much a colonel decision, and keep in mind, this is not a U.S. court. This is a court martial.
This is a military court, but it's
Yes.
still mistrials are still things.
I know. But the thing is, I don't see how there would be a mistrial, because the mistrial indicates that,
Especially
the
when-
evidence is fake or fraud.
No, it's not necessarily because of evidence. It's also if proceedings do not go as what they are supposed to do with like protocol and stuff like that, such as the prisoner suddenly being on the floor unconscious, bleeding from every orifice of his body because he was ripped off a bed.
By an accident, though, wasn't it?
No, I do not believe that was on accident.
Do you think that the staff sergeant purposefully pulled you off the bed and smashed your head against the wall?
After I got hit in the back of the head, all I know is that everything went lightning fast. Last thing I knew, I looked up and then I was hit square in the face.
On purpose?
And unconscious. I believe so. There was no way that these wounds are not on purpose. I don't understand why, as I was a good prisoner. I guess it's a weird way.
Did they treat you last time? How did they treat you last time?
They were rude, but I think I only got hit once, and that one was twice. I was hit twice, and that one was on. Those two were on accidents.
But why wasn't this one
I
an
have
accident?
no clue what happened between this moment.
No, but the thing that's confusing me, Kirk, is that you were telling me that Brody Brooks was starting something. They went in to apprehend Brooks, and then you
Yes.
got hit.
I
So it does sound to me that this was an accident.
Major, sir?
Yes.
I've just been told by the medical sergeant that maybe we should contact an exorcist to deal with the prisoner currently. It's medical advice.
My brother is a priest. Does that count?
Yeah.
I can write him a letter.
But anyways.
Doubt he'll be all the way, friends.
I would like to request to be dismissed to a medical room on base for testing. To be dismissed.
Sure, I'll get Colin to bring you to the
Essentially.
hospital. I'll call Colin now, actually. Wait here.
Basically, that's me asking, can I leave?
Yes, but I'm gonna force you to be driven to the hospital. I have a hospital, Matt.
I'm down there for it.
Yes.
The guy, which I have my own issues with.
Where's Colin?
And I would like to
It's
take
not
it
even
on.
that. It's if
Did you give him a? Did you talk to him?
Yeah, but
Jeep is
take a
not
look at
our
this
vehicle.
bucket.
These people underestimate how
Do you see
powerful the
anything unusual with the bucket?
Standing on the top of the sinks, balancing very weirdly.
It's but like, look at this. I mean, the center of mass is completely off.
Are you the one requesting a exorcist?
Yes.
My brother's a priest. I can write him a letter if that's what you want.
Some of the MPs are concerned this might get work with Demon.
I want one of you guys to bring. I want you guys to take one of the jeeps, one of the working ones, and bring him to Creek to the hospital, and then you can leave. But if you want to leave and stay here, you can. This is the base man saying you can go because we got to end in a bit. So stay in the hospital and go.
Yeah.
Or you can stay and talk a bit more to this guy if you want.
Major.
He's dead.
I think we'll need to confirm the demon theory first.
Okay.
Major, can I have your attention for a minute?
He just collapsed in the field in the pile of blood.
Alright, so
Creek?
I'm gonna put something in here and I need
That motherfucker.
Alright, it's in the medical crate, Major.
Creek looks
No
pretty dead.
worries, no worries. It seems like he's already.
We're gonna ignore that. He's been brought to the hospital. What are you doing here, Lieutenant?
I've been trying to get your attention for like 5 minutes, Major. Can I have your attention?
Yes. I
This way.
thought you guys were going.
Yeah, we were, and then
Hey, Griff, can I get a sidebar with you?
Oh, a minute. Come across this.
I think only I'm getting good.
Is that Brooks?
No.
Griff, over here.
Who is it then?
Colonels.
He's no, no. I. You gotta leave right now. You're not gonna mention a word to this anyone. It's fine. Don't worry.
Everything alright, sir?
Yeah, everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm just fucking with him.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. You guys are dismissed.
Hey, that sounds a little close.
Yeah, there's no fuckery going around there.
What are you two idiots doing? Remember, it's good to see you back, by the way. Your face looks a bit messed up, I'm sorry.
Yeah, his old wounds keep reopening.
You remember Ramirez? You remember Ramirez? He's never smoking again, though.
I remember, but like...
I can't find the fucking smoke here.
Yeah, whatever that plastic surgery is that did your face...
You can smoke through, like, your lips now, like you have a hole in it.
True. I can... Listen, my throat, you see the hole here?
Oh, you're
That red in LA? Yeah, it's beautiful.
I don't think that's why they put the hole there.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I think...
Yeah, McAllen doesn't know Ramirez. Ramirez got shot in Market Garden. Quite badly, actually. But he...
Can I come out now?
No. King, I'm gonna need you to, we're gonna have to still wait for your stupid friend.
Which one?
Ramirez? Ramirez?
Oh,
Wouldn't name this child Ramirez, that's fucked up.
Well, his parents did apparently.
Yeah, some fucked up parents, man, that's really messed up.
That is really fucked up.
Yeah, honestly. Who would do that?
They couldn't even spell it the right way. Like
Exactly, who did that? I'm not sure when this trial will be concluded. It will... I believe the colonel will do want to talk to Ramirez first. And until that is concluded, we will not be able to actually trial you fully. For the time being, though, that means that you will not be able to join us for the next thing. Operation. I will be honest with you, though, Ramirez, even with or without King... not Ramirez, King, sorry. Without Ramirez's testimony, I believe that you will be discharged from the military. How are you feeling today, though?
I feel like I got a good workout.
You seem a lot more collected than you did last time I talked to you.
I've discovered magic.
Never mind.
Major, I remind you today.
What do you mean, never mind? Have you not seen
I have seen it.
my magic?
Yes.
Okay.
What did you say?
Just to remind you, this prisoner today has just knocked out 2 MPs.
Okay, yeah.
Including myself. He does not seem collected. He plays an act.
He seems.
What's going on?
He seems okay right now, though. See, he's excited. Sure, we can let this guy out.
What's happened?
He's just talking to us. I'm just asking King here how he's doing.
Oh, okay. I assume so. Fine. Okay, have you
Hold
seen-
on, I
have
just
you
want
seen
to point. I
this
have
road
-1 viewers on my stream right now. How is that possible? I'm not even kidding. Hold on.
Wait,
Hold on.
you have
Hold on.
minus
Yeah. Hold on.
It's an integer overflow, so
Hold
we
on.
have so many
Hold on.
people watching.
Go look in the fucking voice text on the 79 AD channel. Okay, go look. Like I'm not even kidding.
God, this was a fucking mess today.
No.
Yeah, I can agree.
No, look in voice text. Look in voice text.
256 people viewing.
There's -1. I have -1 views. Yeah.
How do you have minus? What the?
I
heck?
don't know.
Do I not count?
Nope. You mean that little to me?
You have 4 views, but you have -1 view.
Yeah. Okay. Since the kernel is gone, I doubt there's more to do today. So.
Yeah, I've got to show you one magic thing before
I'll
we
get
go.
out then.
Wait.
Have
Yeah.
a look at this. Come in. Have a look at this.
Yeah.
Look
I've
at
seen it. I've seen it.
Yeah, crouch. Yeah. It floats.
You know what we can do before we go though, Ramirez? If you want.
Beat him.
No, let's let him run. Ramirez, pull out your fist and just run. I just want to see. I want to see how fast he can make it. Don't shoot him. Don't shoot him. Don't shoot him. Only beat him. Go get him. Go get him. I just want to see what fun how long.
User disconnected from your channel.
Where they like hunt humans for sport? I think that's what you're
User
doing right now.
disconnected from your channel.
This is not in character. I've done this. This is out of character. Well, I'm glad you guys got to work a bit more together this time, because you guys have been like working together for like so long now, but like barely like together. If you know what I'm saying. Next time, Colin, Albus will be in charge though. So hopefully you guys can work together a bit.
That'll be interesting.
Next campaign, by the way, McMahon will be Britain. I wanted to do Canadian, but it's gonna be Britain, so it will be Commonwealth, like you wanted.
Commonwealth?
Commonwealth. We're going to be part of the 50th Northumbrian division.
Also, we're World War II still again.
Yeah.
The no color Dallin.
Well, it can be the British version of Colin Dallin then.
Okay.
But maybe if you want to take a charge of the medical stuff. Oh my god. But we'll see how that goes when we get to
I thought you wanted to do the Korean War. What happened
I want to do Korea at some point, actually. I do want to do a few Korean events before I do this one. But I'm going to do a whole Korean campaign, because we're going to play Airborne probably still, and then they will have a few battles, so.
I mean, fuck realism. Maybe in this version they went for more.
Oh my god. Is he dead? I think they beat him to death. Hold on.
He's broke, this guy.
Yeah, you put a fist up, sir. You put a fist up.
Can you get away from him? Can you get away? Can you get away?
Oh my god!
The man hits the air and he like stands up and takes seconds.
User disconnected from your channel.
So like how many hits is that?
Oh my god! Don't you press that button again. Don't you dare press that button again. No!
Oh god!
No! Don't you do it. Don't you do it to him. Don't you do it to him.
Hole in the throat just got one.
No, fish. Don't you, fish, careful. Oh wait, what? How's he immune to that?
He's vulnerable.
He's immune to it.
Oh. What? That's like nothing. Gets like one small gun. That's it.
Yeah, but
Let me wake him back up real quick. Hold on.
He stopped on his head while he was on the ground.
Several curves.
Fish, just use the push. Use the push on him. So you like, let him, he doesn't die. He's just like.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh shit! Run! God dang it. I wrote cannon wrong. Fuck it. That did not happen.
That was